July on the low ground. Could get the bat.
See him.
Yeah, this is the kill. In July, much easier target than the potential that they could have walked into. We have a Liquid with the first blood. Smoke successful.
Going to Miracle. Would have loved that kill. Probably even through the Sunstrike. No, it was going to land, but would have tried to time it with the last hit. But Shrine's up. The nice things you can do as Invokers throw those Sunstrikes, and the Shrines in your base are active before the rune spawns, whereas the Shrine outside your base don't activate until minute 0. Full mana for his lane, since we have mana for 2 seconds. That's half your mana pool. What are they doing? Kuro. Get it too. Doesn't do anything crazy.
Kuroki. Beast Courier stuff.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Gold and sweet.
Not exactly how you expect an Oracle to be played, really.
And GH is there too for harass.
With certainly the start that they would have hoped for.
Laning Cicada. Alright, they don't want to play a Naga game. They're like, this Naga's going to get removed from the game.
The Sunstrike as well. And again, they're bringing him down Lerner.
He doesn't have a South. That was on the crew, so very tough lane. Has a Shrine, Knights and all, but that Shrine very early on.
Matthew's on his own because of these support movements from Liquid, and IGP are able to come in.
Shot sank.
So IGP is 1v1 against Control on Legion. Oh, great matchup for Legion, but also an okay one in that you can get rid of the sticky charges with press the attack, but when you're getting rid of them, sometimes it bats on top of your Firefly, you know, a lot of damage. Still get chased down. 3 Napalm, it seems to purge him off.
Have a bit of an easier time now that Kuroki and GH have turned up to try and gain back some control of this safe lane for Liquid. Lane Cicada being forced back to Shrine. Liverpool doing very well in this matchup thanks to that start that we're able to grant him. Top lane. Just round, dogfight, a little bit slow. They've also got a Burrow Strike if necessary. Miracle. He's going to be the one smiling though. And will be able to get that last touch to get that goal for the kill.
Done. After level 3, Cicada doing alright now that the supports have left. Some CS here and there, but typically a matchup Naga actually can hold her own and beat Invoker in 1v1. Invoker does not clear illusions at all, and he struggles against the Naga even with the laning stage. The support help, that is not going to be the case now, at least.
Top lane towards Paparazzi. Dogfights is there as well as Super with control on the Blade Fury. Doing and a magic assist there, of course, from Kuroki as he grants it out. And that's actually going to be enough, it looks like, to save Man. Seeing the strengths there of the Oracle. At the same time, then mid lane, Miracle throws out a Sunstrike down to in July. I mean, he's already starting to have the opening for one of those dream games. 2-0-1 on this mid Invoker just before the 3-minute mark.
There's no doubt in my mind, best Invoker player in the world. There are some really good Invoker plays. We've seen Sumail show it off, we've seen other players highlight their Invokers here and there. No one touches him. Finding the Sunstrikes early on. If he gets off to a good start, that is a dangerous sword forward.
Top lane will be continuing to pull together this aggressive tri lane. We saw Kuroki and GH in the neighborhood. It's very hard for them to successfully finish off the kilometer per man, but they're stunting his growth, keeping his farm down.
So no, so though it's not like a key hero to shut down. It's not like a catch up here in that sense, kind of like you saw earlier with the shut down early, like you can't really farm through that game, but you don't need big items, you need a few small items like a phase, a blink, a casual morbid mass so you can roach, and you can do a lot of damage to that game. So because of the lack of necessity to farm big items, like focusing on shutting him down over shutting down like it may not really pay off for IGP.
Top lane, Dogfights could be in trouble. They're still holding on to that Spike Carapace. Will use it, but GH has the Burrow Strike to follow up and allow Man to get in. It's like an lane. It was Cicada, kind of pulling low. Miracle. Those 3 points they saw for a Sunstrike. Damage to Cicada to tap back with the dogfight. Microtrol's actually come across with an Invis rune, had 2 points in the overwhelming odds.
Radiant's top
And Cicada could be in a whole lot of trouble with the cold snap coming through as well as the punches from the two of them. This Liquid get themselves another kill.
The offlaner who shouldn't really be leaving his lane, but wasn't expect a Legion to move, but he found the edges from having the
Radiant's top tower
sword,
is under
and then he
attack.
sees an opportunity to get a key rune with a shrine heal and to go and find a gank opportunity. Team used to excel in the mid lane, close to level 6 already.
They're moving around the offlaners and the solo laners. Injuli is headed up towards top. They have the Paparazzi down bottom. Control doing a good job at forcing and harassing back. Woods out there, so Paparazzi finds it. Control also himself getting low, but in fact the nukes bringing Paparazzi down low. Miracle will try for a Sunstrike. Catch Paparazzi. Rolls up. Engage.
Be annoying. Test this Naga jungle, knowing that Naga's completely AK'd the lane, but Siem was even there to
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
happen, but towards bottom lane if you want.
Lane in July. Looking towards Miracle. I mean, with the stun, control from Super, maybe they can have a go to their protection.
I'll take your drink.
They don't. The Miracle just casually walk his way away from that one. And time for the 3 members of Vitality. Can get Kuroki though. Very deep at the moment. And the wraparound for Super, surely they can. He tries for the TP out. Super has got the cancel. Get something at the end of the day. As well. He's the one to pick up it again. Miracle hitting these Sun Strikes. GH was there with the setup Burrow Strike onto the Juggernaut.
I was thinking, oh, was that a dual Sunstrike? That's a great combo that Liquid are going to be able to play into fairly soon. The sniper from this lane, kill after kill.
Going to be close to 7 minute or so Midas timing. He's just a couple of hundred away. Looks to clean the H and out.
10-minute minus is incredibly fast. Very well for Liquid. Definitely showing the kind of form I think more expected Liquid to be in coming into this tournament. They had a rough group stage. They will be staying in the lower bracket, but they go out with confidence.
Cool.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
7 lane, minor control, putting some pressure on the tower. Paparazzi turning back up, does have some backup as well in the form of Super. Micro's going to move in, look for the duel. Matuma Man's there as well as the Sunstrikes are bringing him down and they'll get it. Successful duel and Super of course has revealed his position. Liquid, they are searching for him. Super has actually managed to dupe them, put themselves a little scared as they see the Super's going into play. They get the CM, of course they get that important jug kill. Again, getting the Sunstrike on target and making sure that the duel is successful for Minus.
Got that Midas up now. They'll fall back, shrine up another duel in 20 seconds time. Very short cooldown on duel is one of the nice things about this spell, and that's to enable them to continually just look for these pickoffs around the map. Martu's just out of the top lane. He doesn't need to be there anymore. He's ready to go fight his phase boots alone. He's got the Sunstrike support. He's feeling confident enough to start game.
Paparazzi's headed over there. He's been having a tough time down bottom. And he feels the mid lane may be safer. Got to be careful.
Radiant Ward, I believe, saw them. Mike and Matthew now as well. But one thing is here, Naga has no control over the main jungle. No main jungle around
Radiant's
that
middle
top area, so
tower
there's
is under
only
attack.
camps there which she can realistically use. It's not really being all that feasible.
Dire's bottom tower
Still
is
going
under
for this. They want to
attack.
dive behind. Okay.
Mind control, very deep. Super. Be a very, very easy kill if they want to go for it. They actually don't. Mind control's going to hold on to the ultimate. Will be lassoed. In fact, with dogfights coming around as well, mind control's out and down.
Radiant's
Worth
middle
using
tower
that to
is under
just get that
attack.
bonus damage. I guess was anticipating that he'd survive. And bigger.
Have Sandstorm here.
So 7 stick charges. And that will be enough to bring him up for a Burrow Strike. Should just be able to play his way out now. He must be too much Paparazzi with those phase boosts. iG.V. to take down 2 of Liquid's cores. So Liquid, as you mentioned, was just sitting very, very deep there. Relatively split up as well around that tier 1 and ends up hurting them big time.
Yeah, they've got Sunstreak support, but that's great for pickoff. It's not great for taking 5v5 engagements, and that wasn't even 5v5. That was like a 2-man in 2v5 kind of scenario. The entire iG.V team rotated in for that.
Mind control here. More over trouble. The rotation comes through from Dogfights. Paparazzi in July. They'll run him down. They'll almost certainly bring him down as well. Trying to keep himself alive with the heal. The Firefly chase down will be enough. Paparazzi to get the final touch. Unfortunately, the side from iG.Vitality, Paparazzi starting to get himself involved in a couple of kills. He beat down pretty heavily in that bottom lane to start.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Key successive kills. Jace comes in just to snipe a bounty rune, but it's level 4. Miracle's going to rush in drums here. Seeing different builds from him, going for like a very early game cost-effective stat item, not making the big jump for the ag step for suggesting. I mean, he's so far ahead that's one of those things where when you're ahead like this in level, you actually maybe want to fight. Playing a more AFK farming role because he doesn't have such an easy lane, but with this easy of a lane, Miracle wants to join his team, wants to fight, and the drums will change that. The Acceptor will come next. So you need to rush the item.
Vitality actually with the more of them in the mid lane. They have got the setup. TP will be coming in. Can they save him? They can't. Miracle's already taken down. Use for mind control. Look to try and save GH here with the heal, but it's not going to be enough. And Paparazzi really up in this game as these fights start to kick in. 5-2-1, getting himself fully involved.
Radiant's top tower is under
taking down
attack.
Miracle. He was having the best of starts in that mid lane with the Midas timing and such, and iG.V able to hit him hard.
Like, Kuros is not in the right places to save these targets that are getting gone on. First at bottom lane, he TP'd in, wasn't there in time. Next at mid lane, his TP was on cooldown for a few seconds, but part of playing Oracle, and I think maybe saying Kuros is not too seasoned late picker in a while, is just being in the right position and anticipating where those ganks are going to be. And neither time was he there for the false promise, the Fate's Edict turnaround with the Purifying Flame steals, so he was in position, should have saved either mind control at bottom, Miracle mid. I feel like he hasn't been that effective on this Oracle so far. He got given the safe lane for a while to get his fast level 6, but he hasn't been able to use that at all. He's getting some of these wards down, but he can't just get the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Miracle again. I mean, didn't go for the straight predictable one. Paparazzi tried his best to duke it out, but ended up walking straight into it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Miracle. Game continues. 5-1-3.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mind control be rushing the blink. No blade mail, no armlets or anything before that. With the Invoker in your team,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You don't need any damage items. You've got Sunstrike to back you up.
Wick is now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're ready to start to try and find those pick-offs. Harder. Going towards that relic. 2.5k gold. Nearly taking down this tier 1 as well, so
Radiant
being able to make
structures
good
are
timing. You
fortified.
see that's second on the net worth. It's still a good pace for this time.
Dire's top
Fight's
tower
getting some
is
vision
under
on
attack.
Liquid. Vendetta.
Dire's structures are
Situation on top
fortified.
of TP in. Looking at Cicada, will initiate. Cicada has the song, doesn't have enough mana for the song and TP immediately. No way that they can close that gap. They already have used the Lords from the command with that initial jump. Get themselves actually bringing Dogfights and Injuly up towards the top lane. Vendetta again available in 10 seconds. They themselves could look to try and catch out the bear.
Necessary that Matu TP to stop Naga getting the tower goal. Potentially dangerous position. Carefully.
Very much ready to go. Matuma Man steps a few inches too far away from this tower. He will be in a lot of trouble. Back off. He's going to come around into the jungle. Dogfights. Looking for the perfect setup. Vendetta into the stun. Follow through control with the lasso from Injuly and iG.V. Again, really stepping it up. Getting these big, tall pickoffs time after time. Liquid starting to find those pickoffs themselves. Miracle has it down bottom. Will look to make a plan to Paparazzi. Look at the damage this Invoker does. My goodness!
Who needs Sunstrike?
What the heck?
Don't need a land of Sunstrike.
Alacrity. It's a good spell.
got max gold already, so I guess that explains that. Your Invoker is level 14. The next highest level here in the game is 10.
That actually doing both sides to 300 damage.
Radiant's bottom
Right
tower
click there,
is under
40 minutes in.
attack.
It's a strong hero,
Radiant structures are fortified.
especially when it's in Miracle's hands. The Potato Liquid. Go up on that.
Radiant's bottom
We'll
tower
have
has
smoked
fallen.
in. The question is, any of the Spidey senses might be going to be tingling to check it out. And it looks like probably not. It's already down to half health.
Martin doesn't have lifesteal, so they're not expecting to happen perhaps.
I've got this false promise and the Presty attack, and look at that. Tasty, tasty heal. Straight back up to full health with the combination of those two spells.
Typically you see the Ursa rush blink, and you know that Roche is a little bit tricky to do. Still possible, but
Top lane GH just trying to chill out and work his way towards the blink, but the eyes of iG.V, they're closely upon him.
up to 4.2k. He's got the relic money. He's close to Radiance.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And as you mentioned, definitely a game where if the Naga Siren does get out of control, there are some issues in terms of some of the core matchups. Ursa mentioned not the best hero for dealing
Dire's
with
top tower is
Naga.
under attack.
Of course, they do have other answers. You know, Miracle
Dire's
is
top
going to have a little
tower is
control first. These levels that he's getting on this Invoker. You never really want to deal with a Naga Siren that's got a good Radiance timing, and it certainly might be something that the Liquid will have to do so. 16 minutes, just 200 away from the rest of it.
They want to speed things up now. Get chain takeoff, Legion duel, the Ursa blink with the Aegis. They can play super aggressive with this. Invoker, he can play a bit more farm split pushy. Like he wants to be solo pushing a lane with the forward spirits, I imagine. He's got the double forward spirits up, but the iG.V being the aggressors here, trying to catch Liquid, or at least GH, because he's just trying to farm his blink up, but he may get punished for that aggression.
Try and find dogfights into the tree line, but GH hunts him down. Mind control to pick up the dual damage as well. Miracle gets himself involved, makes sure that he is also able to get a bit of a cash bonus from that one. The Axe now complete. 17 minutes, drums, Axe, and Midas all in the bag here for this Invoker.
Double damage.
Oh, very, very big. So far ahead of absolutely everyone else in this game. The Naga by a pretty big margin, but you can chase down the Radiance. The farm will speed up for the Naga side. Mindful of start thinking some more objectives. Trying to shrink the map as far as where iG.V can farm.
Matsu with the double damage, ready to fight, jumps in, and CM, not a chance for Super.
Deep spot here at bottom lane. Yeah, he's already trying to back up out of there.
Miracle has been getting so much space. He's been sat on this bottom lane for the last few minutes, just farming the waves.
Likely get this T2 tower fairly soon if iG.V don't make a big response for it, but I don't think they necessarily need to or want to. They're happy just farming the top jungle, the mid, the top side of the map. Got this Naga Radiance, don't try and rush any fights now.
Radiant's bottom
This side of
tower
timing
is under attack.
pretty decent state of the game.
The man at mind control looking to make a jump. Dogfights is there, Vendetta has their eyes on him.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Can't go friends. Regeneration. Have friends in the name, but GH is there. Ultimate Man still very, very close around. Bottom lane, Liquid get that space for the tower as expected. Miracle now with the boots of travel. It's a pig on its way. Will
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's got a very nice against work. A lot of the stuff really from Vitality. The lasso initiation and the burst damage that dogfights would have been hoping to do with that mana burn.
Good mid. iG.V really want to go on Matu. He's got an Aegis. They smoked into Team Liquid, but the first hero they saw was the hero they
Radiant's
can't go on.
bottom tower
They
is under
cancel
attack.
smoking, get out, and Liquid
Dire's top
they are.
tower is
Get
under
them.
attack.
I'm trying to see if this time Miracle comes around to start a team fight. And certainly looks like the maneuver will suggest so. As the full 5 Liquid to try and catch something out. Paparazzi very careful about how he comes out the base. It looks like iG.V are aware. Dogfight heads out with a Vendetta. Very nice. And he scouts out the action was being looked for from Liquid. So iG.V iG.V will be safe by putting it down. Bottom mid lane though, Super was left on his own, and Matuma Man quickly in, and bringing her down once again.
Yeah. They're sitting back in the base, and your team Arcane Aura. Now, Miracle's bottom, nice tornado will find Nyx.
Nice good shot as well. Liquid no Cicada's in this area.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Cicada's out of there. Great bit of play for iG.V. Cicada was, I mean, he was so close as well because Mind Control walked up and he was halfway through about to lay down the duel. Song just too quick from the Naga.
He had the sentry there. He tried to perhaps bait in the Nyx for a turnaround kill. Many heroes there for him to mess around with. Jug, Slash, they're willing to throw all the spells they had to make sure they get the kill, and sure as hell do.
Ended up getting money. Paparazzi did as well on the Jug, so very, very nice.
Shadowblade. This is an okay Shadowblade game. You need to find picks. Invoker's split pushing always. It feels like a game where getting a Shadowblade where your Naga's pushing out lane, so it's a lot easier to use an item like Shadowblade.
Up top, pick offside, GG moving to find another, but Matuma will jump in. He really wants that Crystal Maiden, and he will get it. GH comes in with a Burrow Strike, trying to help Matuma escape. Line dogfight, Naga in the neighborhood, the duel step from Mind Control though, and they find the big kill, taking out Cicada. Paparazzi Shadowblading up. He look towards Matuma with a Blade Fear as well. He should get at least the Ursa. Matuma getting away on 6 HP, finally falls. They'll get the kill, but GH still playing around with dogfights from Mind Control and Lyrical.
Dire's middle tower
Chasing down Paparazzi, hitting the wall gone. Rune picked up, Paparazzi, no way. Well, I say no way, he's got a Shadow Blade, they don't have detection.
Okay, sentry now.
Okay, there we go. Kuroki turns up at the time of need. The support items. End of the day, Liquid do end up coming out on top. Vitality tried to sweep and get those kills. Liquid were able to fight.
Yeah, that's the biggest kill there. Naga went down early on in the fight, but has respawned now. Yeah, so Naga goes down as well. So yeah, definitely not the fight iG.V were hoping for, losing all their real important heroes. Naga. Liquid able to bounce back, find still immediately upon Invoker respawn. He's level 20 already. A little bit by a back rider. I think he's friends to go for this kill.
Radiant's top tower.
Relatively close by, but
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Gold and sweet.
Safety, Paparazzi though. Blade, an immediate blink out from the man, not wanting to mess around with the Juggernaut.
Shadowblade's Mind Control has one as well. He'll be the hunt around, fish for kills. Miracle up if possible.
There's a lot of heroes in iG.V available to turn it around. You want to jump? He does. Straight in onto Paparazzi with Matuma Man's backup as well as the Sunstrike. They can take him down before they lose any lives. And in fact, to go for more dogfights, tries to out too late. Just cancel it.
No bash proc. At least 2 or 3 times there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No joke for 20 seconds. But you want to fight.
Dire's middle tower is under
man
attack.
turns, hasn't got that enrage for another 15 seconds, in a lot of trouble. Back up there for Kuroki. Can they get him out? It doesn't look like they can, or maybe with the second purge from Mind Control. Matuma Man TP's out and he'll make it back to base. Kuroki will pay with his life though. Cicada seeing if he can chase down for more. He needs to get in range of Mind Control with this song and he will. Nice gap closer there from Cicada, but the Mind Control blink just in time. They'll check the tree line, but they're off the mark. And Mind Control, he's going to be fine, and backups turned up. GH is there, along with Miracle. A quick deafening blast to their face to bring down the Naga Siren, and they're not done yet. Liquid in July in the tree line, but Super with the ultimate. Dogfights control as well. Miracle, he's falling low, and Super with the freezing field. The damage is enough. They brought the Invoker down. GH is out as well, and at the end of the day is the turnaround on the turnaround as iG.V coming out with huge kills, bringing down Miracle. Liquid have got to be careful. I mean,
Heroic Crystal Maiden increasing field.
That was so much damage. It must have been done there by Super.
Yeah, more damage than any of his teammates in that fight according to the recap. So very important stuff. Miracle was throwing all his spells first at the Naga and then into the trees at the Batrider that he just ignored the CM next to him, which normally is fine. Like, you don't expect to have to worry about that CM, but he goes through the field, and Miracle had used his tornado, used his cold snap as well on the Naga Siren, so they have access to like Sables.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's top tower
Taken
is
out.
under attack.
Control. First setup. It's the real Naga Siren. We don't have pull-ups. Kada could be in a lot of trouble here.
Sunstrike though, so not. He has the damage without Sunstrike.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Brett harder as well in terms of his progress. Massive start, control. He's underneath a sentry. iG.V. Once again, this game very, very even.
Themselves in it with the Naga farm and a few key kills. Time again, Miracle's died a couple of times. Despite all the kills and how well he's played, those deaths give a lot of comeback money when you're that far ahead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's like
Dire's
limited
middle
as well.
tower has fallen.
Shoot, just finds the right positioning. Just pushing out the bottom lane, iG.V. Through cover, side line, the angle to get that pick off. Liquid come in for some sort of a defense. Question, dog finds when dented up. Got the setup, but Tumberman, if he comes forward to this wave, could be dead. Like, he already advanced elsewhere towards this top lane. Tree line. Try for a solo kill potential onto Cicada. The cold snap stopping him from being able to get the song out. And we have that combo.
Scarcely worth my
Good little
notice.
play from Miracle. Solo kills a Naga, can't sleep with the cold snap.
Radiant's top tower is under
Gets out of
attack.
there immediately. Brutal stuff.
Poor old Super. Let's duplicate. Oh, sorry, just a Shadow Amulet.
Even better.
Enough to save him. Yeah, he can stay there forever. So, mind control. Been juked, but we'll be fine. Does have a TP as well to get out when it's a little safer.
Better actually for this item. Sounds like I upgraded the
Roche once again, ages into the hands of the Tumberman. If they're ready to get one of these pushes mid lane. It was the Batman, Link Cicada's just TP'd in. Getting the initiation. Looks like Cicada will use the illusions to push it out of it. He heads back to join the rest of his ranks. Liquid still goes mind control.
Radiant's middle tower is
Dares to
under
come
attack.
forward. Should take this tier 2 for these dog fights, pulling out some camps in the top lane as well as Super. Doubled.
Radiant's middle tower
That's
has
second point in the
fallen.
ultimate. Cicada down bottom, 1500 towards that ultimate orb. So,
Yeah, that key split push timing. Still won't have an Octarine call for quite some time. And what Liquid can do as far as objectives now with Aegis in hand. Pretty low in health and able to look like a BKB for major, but
Visibility.
keep using the farm, accelerate. 3 now. 3. Octarine core queued up as his next big item.
it's crazy. 5k ahead of a Radiance Naga, and a Radiance Naga that got that Radiance at decent times ago. Same amount of farm on Miracle, and it's going to add up to even more there. The setup for G8 damage. Just off on that Sunstrike. Gets involved. Yeah.
It was like, outside of the Naga, the rest of the iG.V team have farm. That's often what happens in these Naga games, and one of the downsides of the heroes. The Naga who push out every lane, takes all the farm on the map, takes all the jungle, and then there's heroes like Nick who have a swing, have more stuff, and activate. This game should go for what you can do. I don't even know if Nick should be able to farm an extra farm for him. And you can go for the Midas. Definitely a game where I feel like Midases would have paid off. Even heroes like Batrider are going to struggle to get further items because there's so little farm to take for yourselves. Jug, his net worth has suffered. Very good game for the IGB supporting cast other cores. Yeah.
BKB's closing in for a few of Liquid's cores now. Looking for him until they go up on the recipe. But on mind control, BKB out. No, Talia.
Sunstrike.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What Vitality can do in terms of high ground defense if Liquid do come up. Ready to go straight up the high ground. Quite holding back.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
Mind
is
control's
under
not
attack.
even worried about having to get more power.
Immediately coming in with the perfect time with the pulse promise. There's the combo from Miracle, trying to force iG.V back, but Paparazzi with the play fury moves forward. With the burst strike and the duel on Skada, the Naga Siren's out. 60 seconds. Buys back immediately.
If it ages, they can still full promise through to be careful.
The man tries to turn, the net and the frostbite holding him back here, falling down low. The heals from Kuroki. Once again, protecting that Aegis for as long as they can. Sleep is there. They do as well to make sure that the Timberland can't make his way out of this one. He will almost certainly fall down the once, but the damage here from Miracle as the Tornado flies in, full dispatch of the Nyx Assassin. Surely no, the healing ward keeping him just alive with those one charges. He'll actually get his way out of there. Injuli's not going to be as lucky as the bear jumps in, rips him apart with the claws, but Liquid is starting to fall low once again with this freezing field super, killing Matumba Man nearly as he just waltzes off as the enrage. GH back in with a burrow strike to take Cicada down a second time this team fight. It is a dieback on the Naga Siren. No Naga for 80 seconds. He did indeed took an Omnitrash to the face and he's out and down for 90. Miracle throwing his life away to the blade of Paparazzi. A lot of money for the Jug, and with that kill, it will be enough to force Liquid back. They won't get the racks.
Regret that blink in, but crazy to think they actually Liquid lost only an Aegis before that Miracle dive and a bit of over-aggression. He really wanted to commit to the kills. If he gets that Jug kill there, it's probably racks and even the game. Jug didn't have buyback, I believe, and a lot of buybacks had already been used for the rest of the iG.V team. So even with the hold, they lost a tier 3 tower. You can take shrines, you have to use buyback.
Jug, yeah, both the
Bat and
Naga.
Naga. Naga's buyback, the big
died
one.
a second time, yeah.
I mean, that's nowhere near worth it for iG.V and still looking fantastic for Liquid. That Miracle definitely. He's going to have level 25 with Octarine Core when he respawns. Some knowledge waiting for him. Brutal stuff. But
Pretty big. More damage to mind control. Yeah. Poured out. Trying to be taken down by Liquid. Oh, was that healthy plus 76. What are we doing towards that Octarine? Well, indeed, with that dieback, it's a bit of a pipe dream away from him. It's a lot of time.
Fights might be able to snipe the Courier. He's put down. At this ward, I feel like you're
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's curse.
Massive.
Miracle was sending it there to buy the Octarine Core, but he can walk to the top of the Hey, guess what? He's going to walk to the top. You're getting racked in the game. He needs Octarine Core. Miracle. Naga not even in position to defend. 5 seconds before he has
Done up to one, but quick reaction there. They jump into the duel. Them spring down in it. They do indeed. He's out and down. So bring him up to the man away from his team. He's trying to run him with the epicenter. Gets the full of control strike after the Blade Fury wears off, and that's Jug down as well. 2 out on the side of iG.V. Triple kill from Miracle. They bring out the CM. And that will be there from him. Set up with the sleep, but what do they really have with 2 big damage dealers out for a good amount of time?
Dire's middle tower
Quite
is
some
under
kills,
attack.
but once again they temporarily push Liquid back. Yeah, look the creep cutting from this Naga. So that both mid and top consistently pushed out. The bottom lane creeps are in, so that backdoor protection is pushed down across the whole base. Seems to be all that Liquid needs to get themselves in onto the mid racks. as they pick up themselves up a second set.
Lasso, they can't initiate without Nyx or the Batrider Lasso. All they can do is stand around idly while they do the racks. And it's a second lane that makes this game very challenging for iG.V at this point. And they want to swing top, try to get that tier 2 tower. Don't have the Aegis to play around anymore, but they've got their 6-slot Invoker. They are close to being full ready to go. Not much left for iG.V. With Naga Siren, I really feel like a game that she's going to be able to roll out. There's not enough farm on the rest of the iG.V side to really, you're not really buying time for anything. It's progressing nowhere other than delaying the inevitable.
To the gills.
And as we mentioned, this nice for Liquid in terms of the bottles. Can't make it clear for them, but maybe put in that position to have that third place if tiebreakers do end up occurring. It does resolve on life and a lot of other results going certain. Maybe the chance the series win.
This will
Certainly
do
does
nicely.
look to be the case here, unless iG amazing comeback.
For Liquid, it's just going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, it's nice and all, but you kind of wish you had these performances earlier on in the groups. You get a win or two early on, it gives you the confidence, and it's so easy to work off a good start to the group to win the group. That was like OG and iG. I mean, yeah, these are teams that are in good form to begin with, but you win early on in your group, it's much easier to win
Dire's
those
bottom
series.
tower is under attack.
For Liquid, it's come a bit like
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Go top lane.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Another tier 2
Dire's middle tower
and
is
now
under attack.
in position. It should be the final set from iG.V, but iG.V now to their advantage. They're heading back. Three of them at least so far. They've
Dire's
got it and pressing down on the bottom.
yeah, why not?
Radiant's
Still
top
pushing out
tower
if
is
you
under
want to
attack.
do that. If you want to head that direction. Miracle can push out mid and bottom if he really wants, but one of the things about Naga is that while he clears street waves, he doesn't actually hit buildings incredibly fast.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So they can kind of ignore it. Well, the Paparazzi does hit buildings pretty nicely, but they'll just split. They get megas and they just be game over. Miracle's going to head back to defend anyways with his tornado.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Tyler's headed back.
Dire's bottom
Back
tower
to
is
it.
under
Yeah,
attack.
Lasso bringing mind control away. Does have the Aegis. They're popping one.
Attack.
And then pop him again though. GH comes across, catches the freezing field there with the Burrow Strike. Mind control instantly with a blink out. Man already worked his way through the racks, along with Miracle and the rest of the gang as Liquid will claim the Megas. Miracle BK beat up, finds the final racks.
Miracle cancels the Jug's TP. He went back to defend, tornadoed the Jug's TP, and then right in front of Jug's face, TP to the top lane. So it was a bit of like a BM play in some ways. I mean, it was still the right play. Cancel the TP. You don't care about the and his Jug is stuck here. But now, no TP to work with. Great play from Miracle to do the game and get Megas. Realistically, take game number 2. They'll point TG just get there thinking, hey, we got Naga, we can push our lane, but they'll soon find this game is not heading to a pretty direction.
The Timberman falling a little low, but does have the cheese. They will be able to walk it off. This is nice. I mean, these little illusions bring them down to half. And they are holding on iG.V. As you said, they do have the potential to push these lanes out, but it's still such a tough game for them.
Push the lanes out, but at what point do you win a team fight or take any more lanes of racks?
I'll take your tribute.
Not coming their way, but hold on, they'll see what they can do. The pressure from Miracle is going to be going that spotted status. The blink in his backpack for now. To have some fun and show off a bit, I imagine, this day. Does need to be careful, doesn't it, buyback, but
I mean, yeah, you never know. If Liquid are able to throw this game, I would be incredible.
side right now, I don't even actually think.
Is it throwable?
Miracle dying to that buyback. They probably don't even lose that because the rest finger is strong enough that they can fight and hold pretty well, and Mega Creeps.
Miracle with his DD. Yes, Liquid ready to fight iG.V's last chance here to do something about Liquid taking this series 2-0. What can they do? Who's going to be the first to jump in?
Yep, Miracle.
pull out. Already started the combo, but quite careful, will hold him back momentarily, Miracle. At the center, everything coming down to Scudder, but he has got buyback. BKB's already popped by Liquid. The iG.V can try and find some sort of a catch. Who have we got here on the back lines is Dogfights from the high ground. Liquid doing a little tentative outside the base. They know they haven't got this Oracle. They're major savers. Fights. Very careful how close he goes. Knows that SK does have the gem. There's the blink. First stun onto Miracle. And then he follow through there. Mountain on that. He wants to jump in. Press. He pops the Manta. But being forced back here by the illusions. Naga Siren. Dogfights with the blink forward. Has the further control. Certainly slowing them though. Struggling to really close that gap. They certainly do hurt.
Pretty pesky next to team pushing, but Kuro's back to freeze. He'll have to back up. There you go.
Onto Injuly's out, does not have buyback available. And now looks to set up for more with Yules. Onto Super, slides his way away. Just gonna have the Glimmer Cape, isn't gonna make it. They do have this Omni Slash. Wants Legion Commander, but the last bounce isn't gonna go the way of Mind Control. Paparazzi can't finish off the Legion. The refresh is there from Miracle. He looks to style on the jug
Double
with the
BKB.
second deafening blast. And indeed, GG is called. At the end of the day, it's all too much for iG.V. 36-17. Liquid will take the series 2-0. Of course, doesn't get them to that upper bracket. This bracket in a lower bracket for sure. Maybe, if our maths is correct, they can still contest third.
Gets them up to 6 points, which is currently
Same as
tied second.
But we know that
yeah, so
MP Newbie or IG, one of them is going to get more points.
one of them is guaranteed more points
more
because
points.
they're playing each other. If NP win or draw, they get 7 points. If NP lose, it means newbies.
Victorious. No,
Radiant's courier has been
Classic.
killed.
Gold
That's-
and sweet.
not exactly how you expect an Oracle to be played, really.
And GH is there too for harass.
With certainly the start that they would have hoped for.
Laning Takada. Alright, they don't want to play a Naga game. They're like, this Naga's going to get removed from the game.
The Sunstrike as well. And again, they're bringing him down low now.
He doesn't have a South. That was on the crew, so very tough lane. Has a shrine, nice and all, but that shrine very early on.
Matthew's on his own because of these support movements from Liquid, and iG.V are able to come.
Short sight.
So IGV and 1v1 against Control or Legion. Oh, great matchup for Legion, but also an okay one in that you can get rid of the sticky charges with press the attack, but Invoker in 1v1. Invoker does not clear illusions at all, and he struggles against the Naga even just in terms of the laning stage. The support help, that is not going to be the case now, at least.
Top lane towards Paparazzi. Dogfights is there as well as Super, and with control on the Blade Fury. Do it, and a magic assist there, of course, from Kuroki as he grants it, and that's actually going to be enough, it looks like, to save the Tumberman. Seeing the strengths there of the Oracle. At the same time, then mid lane, Miracle throws out a Sunstrike down to Injuly. I mean,
Radiant's bottom
he's already starting
is under
to
attack.
have the opening for one of those dream games. 2-0-1 on this mid Invoker at just before the 3-minute mark.
And there's no doubt in my mind, best Invoker player in the world. There are some really good Invoker players. We've seen Sumail show it off, we've seen other players highlight their Invokers here and there. No one touches him. Finding the Sunstrikes early on. If he gets off to a good start, that is a dangerous sword forward.
Top lane, be continuing to pull together this aggressive tri lane. We saw Kuroki and GH in the neighborhood. It's very hard for them to successfully finish off the kilometer to the man, but they're stunting his growth, keeping his farm down.
No, so though it's not like a key hero to shut down. It's not a good catch up here, and that's kind of like so early with the shut down early. Like you can't really farm through that game, but you don't need big items. You need a few small items like a phase, a blink, a casual morbid mass, so you can roach. You can do a lot of damage to that game. So because of Ursa's the lack of necessity to farm big items, so focusing on shutting him down over shutting down like may not really pay off for iG.V.
In July on the low ground, could get the bat.
See him.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
this is the kill.
to go.
In July, much easier target than the potential that they could have walked into. We have a Liquid with the first blood. Smoke successful.
Going to Miracle. Would have loved that kill. Probably even through the Sunstrike. No, it was going to land, but would have tried to time it with the last hit. But Shrine's up. The nice things you can do as Invoker is throw those Sunstrikes, and the Shrines in your base are active before the rune spawns, whereas the Shrines
The
outside your
battle
base don't
begins.
activate until minute 0.
I'll take your tribute.
Full mana for his lane since we have mana for 2 seconds. That's half your mana pool. What are they doing? Kuro. Get it too. Doesn't do anything crazy
Kuroki. Peace.
when you're getting rid of them. Sometimes it bats on top of your Firefly. Still get chased down. 3 Napalm as soon as you purge them off.
Should have a bit of an easier time now, the Kuroki, and GH have turned up to try and gain back some control of this safe lane for Liquid. Lane 6 harder being forced back to Shrine. Liverpool doing very well in this matchup thanks to that start that we're able to grant him. Top lane. This round, dogfight, it's a little slow. They've also got a Burrow Strike if necessary. Miracle. He's going to be the one smiling though, and will be able to get that last touch and pick up that goal for the kill.
Done. After level 3, Cicada doing alright now that the supports have left. Some CS here and there, but typically a matchup Naga
This'll come in
actually
handy.
can hold her own and beat it.